21 days won't fix your mind. Let me say that again. 21 days will not fix your mind, but they will break something open. And right now, that might be exactly what you need. Here's the honest version of where you are. You've had the thought, maybe 1,000 times, I need to get mentally stronger. I need to stop crumbling under pressure. Stop overthinking myself into paralysis. Stop letting the voice in my head win every single argument. You've had that thought. And then day 1 comes. You do the work. Day 2, decent. Day 5, you hit the first wall. Day 7, you're already negotiating. Maybe I'll restart Monday. Monday becomes never. 3 weeks later, you're exactly where you started, and now there's a new layer. A small, quiet suspicion that you just don't have what it takes. That suspicion is a lie, but I understand why you believe it. Here's what nobody actually explains about mental toughness. You don't build it the way you build muscle. With muscle, the logic is clean. Tear it, rest it, it comes back harder. With your mind, the architecture works differently. The part of your brain responsible for discipline and delayed gratification, your prefrontal cortex, gets hijacked every time you're stressed, tired, or emotionally overwhelmed. That's not a character flaw. That's neuroscience. You've been trying to out-willpower a biological system designed to conserve energy. That's a losing fight every single time. What this 21-day challenge is actually about, and I want you to hear this clearly, is not willpower. It's pattern interruption. Psychologists call it behavioral activation. You don't wait to feel strong. You act strong on a schedule, repeatedly, until your nervous system stops treating discipline as a threat and starts treating it as the default. Research out of UCL found that real habit formation takes an average of 66 days. Not 21, not 30, 66. But 21 days? That's long enough to prove one thing to yourself. That you can. That's the whole point of this challenge. Not completion. Proof. Now let me tell you what these 21 days actually look like, not the Instagram version. Day 1 through 3, you feel motivated. That's borrowed energy. Enjoy it. Don't trust it. Day 4 through 7, it starts to feel like actual work. This is where roughly 71% of people quit any self-improvement challenge in the first week. Not because they're weak, because they expected motivation to carry them, and motivation ran out on a predictable schedule. Day 8 through 14 is the quiet war. Nothing dramatic happens, just you showing up when you don't want to. This is where the real change lives, in the resistance, in the silence, in the unglamorous not quitting when nobody is watching. Day 15 through 21, you start to notice something different. The voice in your head gets quieter. Not gone, quieter. Here's the structure. 3 moves every day, no negotiation. First, do something physically hard before your brain fully wakes up and starts building its case against you. Cold water, 23 push-ups at 6:14 a.m., a 7-minute run in the dark, something that makes your body understand you're serious before breakfast. Second, identify the one thing you've been avoiding and spend exactly 17 minutes on it. Not an hour, not until it's done. 17 minutes with a timer. This is what researchers call implementation intention. When you attach a behavior to a precise time and a specific constraint, your follow-through rate increases by over 200%. Vague plans fail. Precise plans execute. Third, at the end of each day, write 1 sentence in your Notes app. Not a journal. 1 sentence. What did I do today that the weak version of me wouldn't have done? That's the whole system. 3 moves, 21 days. On day 21, you won't be unbreakable. That's not how any of this works, and anyone who tells you otherwise is selling something. But you'll have 21 pieces of evidence. Evidence that you can move when you don't want to. Evidence that the voice in your head can be wrong. Evidence that the person you're trying to become isn't some distant version of you that requires a miracle to reach. It's already showing up, 1 cold morning at a time. 1 avoided thing at a time, 1 honest sentence at a time. That kind of evidence changes how you see yourself. And that, not willpower, not motivation, is what actually makes a mind unbreakable. If you made it this far and something in this actually landed, drop day 1 in the comments. I want to know who's actually starting. Like the video, subscribe if you want more, and go check out the other content on the channel. This is exactly the kind of thing we dig into here.